Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ladies and gentlemen, am I loud? Am I clear? Is anybody out there? We're about to be live in just 9 minutes and 35 seconds, covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. Ladies and gentlemen, who's ready? Smash the like button. Please share the stream. Please go retweet the post on X. It's about to go down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can't yell and scream too much this morning because the other day the neighbors were pounding on the wall. I'm in Orlando. I'm in a hotel-ish type situation. But we're going to have fun this morning. Smash the like button if you're ready. Let's go. Will Dom get soup this morning? That's the question. If you think Dom will get soup, put soup in chat. If you need soup, put I need soup in chat right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 7 minutes and 55 seconds, covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. If you're ready, put I'm ready in chat. And no soup Dom says if they pound on the wall, just yell back, no, we're good on towels, thanks. There you go, that's funny. Let's go, let's go. If you're on X, please go like and retweet the post on X for this live stream. Keep the nerves in place, secret pockets on inside my coat, every bar another little vote. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 7 minutes and 15 seconds away from the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We had an explosive night last night. A lot of different catalysts are going on today. We are going to be watching out today and this week. It might be one of the most consequential weeks of the summer for the gold and silver price, ladies and gentlemen. And we're about to break it all down here in just 6 minutes and 55 seconds. If you're still stacking, put I'm still stacking in chat. If you're unshaken, say I'm unshaken in chat. If you have the intestinal fortitude to see the way through, say I'm with you, IS. Ladies and gentlemen, because I'm still stacking. None of the fundamentals have changed, and I've never felt so much conviction in my life. I'm stacking silver and gold to the sky. The question is you. I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crowds. But ladies and gentlemen, who's with me? We're going to be live here in 6 minutes and 20 seconds, breaking it all down. Smash the like button, share the stream, grab a beverage, buckle up. Let's go. Cavalier says it could be their headboard. Good, I guess. 7:45 a.m. though, Eastern time. I don't know. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 5 minutes and 30 seconds, breaking it all down, helping you read the tea leaves. If you're ready, put I'm ready in chat, smash the like button. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down. We're just 5 minutes and 20 seconds away. Now, if you like this gold and silver music, you can listen to it anytime, day or night. All you got to do is search International Stacker as the artist on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora. It's everywhere. So you can rock and rep the Crustacean Nation on your commute to and from work. Who doesn't? Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. Let's go. Let's go. Who's ready? Thank you, Silver Fox, for the jewels. Thank you. Ken Force in chat needs some soup. Stack. The selfish stacker saying fundamentals haven't changed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about 4 minutes and 10 seconds away from Silver Dream shining bright. Kallenberg saying soup is a myth. Guys, soup was falling from the sky last night. Wow. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high. Bear with me. Giveaways for all. Bear with me on the connection. Sorry about that. Hit that sub. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the buffering. I am in a hotel room. Not the best internet, but we're going to make it work. Let's go. And Brian says he put his chaps on backwards. Boy, is his face red. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, buffers are going to buff, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in a hotel room. Internet's not the greatest. I did buy a network cable, so if it buffs, just wait 10 seconds and we'll come back. Refresh the stream if you need to. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Every time the stream buffers, it's the bankers trying to take us down. Break it down now. You guys, I don't think you're amped enough yet for this live stream. We're about to see some crazy action this morning. Let's get it popping here. Drop a crab in chat if you're ready. C-R-A-B. Not a C-R-A-P. I better not see any poop emojis. No golden poops allowed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Let's get a crab dance going. We're just 2 minutes and 10 seconds away from the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch the COMEX day trading session pick up. We're going to watch Shanghai open and maybe the stock market open. Who's with me? Get your claws up. 2 minutes. Break it down now. Who's ready for the Mega God? Put Mega in chat. Let's go. Get your claws up. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be your 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. Smash the like button, share the stream. Now, what do you guys want? The old school intro? Little kid intro? Migration? Let me know ASAP. ASAP. We're the crew, the Shell Brigade. Treasures found, the music's played. Sky International Stacker, he's our guy. Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean Nation, dance with me. Let's go. Let's get it. Guys, soon I'm giving away around 100 ounces of silver. God. Don't worry, you'll know when it's time to enter the Mega God, but who wants to win the Mega God treasure?
Stacker on a journey
to find
silver.
International Stacker.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Orlando, Florida. That's right, I'm not in Key West, where I'm normally closer to Cuba than a Walmart. We are here on the last trip of the summer. I'm with Rat Stacker and Mrs. IS up in Orlando, Florida. We do have annual passes. We got the good deal on the Florida annual passes being residents. So we're at our last Disney trip of the year up here, ladies and gentlemen, and it is going absolutely crazy. We've got 2,400 videos around the world on 10 subscribers away from 69,300 subscribers, and that will trigger the next big show. And some say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. And by the way, if you want to win my upcoming Mega, you got to be subscribed anyway. So let's look what happened. And guys, there's Dominique Trevant. Guys, that's No Soup Dom. She needs soup. She's hungry. Thank you for the super chat saying, just checking. Okay. So silver overnight, we watched this live last night. A massive gap up. We hit a high of $60.10. We hit a low right here of $59.01. And we're currently on a green candle. So we are under the 50 and 200 simple moving average there. But we're going to see what happens. Silver is up 1.55% on the trading session that started last night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we do have this giant gap to fill. We have filled it partially. We're going to see what happens. And a big shout out to Lauren. Thank you so much, Lauren. Alexandria just gifted 5 memberships. It went to Kim. It went to Independent. It went to EFG. It went to Dina Little. It went to King Me. Congratulations. Say thank you to Lauren for those custom channel member emojis. Check them out. Thank you so much, Lauren. Dom, you're going to get soup, Dom. You're going to get soup. I'm telling you. Okay. So that's silver overnight. And guys, that means we're only 15 gifted memberships away from triggering the No Soup for Dom song. I think we're going to hit it. And I think Dom's going to get soup today. Okay. Gold overnight, ladies and gentlemen, from 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when it opened at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Massive gap up in gold as well, hitting a high of 4,116.23, hitting a low of around 4,083.94. Currently on a green candle here of 4,095. Now the day trading session is picking up in New York here in 45 seconds. That means we're going to start to see the volume down here on gold and the volume down here on silver get massive. It's going to grow massively. So again, silver is up 1.5% on the trading session that started last night, and gold is up only 0.102%. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? That means the gold to silver ratio is sitting right at 69.28 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. We saw a big dive in. Look at that nosedive last night on that massive gap up. We got as low as 68.32. So we're going to keep watching this. But as long as silver is a higher percentage gains than gold for the day, we're going to see that number continue to drop. Now, the day trading session is going to be starting here in New York in 10 seconds. We're going to count it down here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the day trading session starts on an immediate green candle here, and it is growing. There's something we do on this channel that some scientists say works 90% of the time, every time, to turn a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the baby gator.
Try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Okay, so we salted the charts, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to watch what happens to that green candle. But the next shoe to drop here is in exactly 59 minutes. That is right here, the Shanghai Future Exchange in Shanghai. Now, last night it had a massive gap up. Look at that thing. It hit a high overnight of 67.56. It hit a low of about 66.77. It closed on a green candle exactly at $67 an ounce. It did finish above the 200 simple moving average, but right below the 50. So we're going to be watching that as well, ladies and gentlemen. And when it gets a little bit closer, I'm going to be asking you guys if you're team green. I'm going to be asking you guys if you're team red. What do you think is going to happen when Shanghai opens? We're going to be covering that live. Let's read the tea leaves here a little bit. So it closed at 67. We're at 59. So we're about a $8 premium right now. So we'll see what happens when that opens, ladies and gentlemen. But the next thing, I'm about to go cover some breaking gold and silver news, but we will be coming back to the charts here at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is colloquially known as the danger zone. That's when the slippery little salamanders, those big bankers, like to attack us. But ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to take it. Might as well call me Twisted Sister, because I'm going in.
Smith, a fallen hard with one arm. Wow. The top. Oh my God. Oh no, he's not. Major choke slam.
And thank you so much, Master Blaster, for gifting a membership. That went to Ma Rad. Congratulations. Check out those new custom channel member emojis. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to cover the breaking gold and silver news. The first one here. Silverbugs. If you're a Silverbug, drop bug in the chat right now. Silverbugs, this chart says everything. Silver can absolutely be absolutely brutal on the way down, but it catches fire. When it catches fire, it can leave gold in the dust. Here's a visual capitalist highlights. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Dylan, for that gift to say thank you to Dylan, and check out your new custom channel member emoji. Visual capitalist highlights just how explosive silver could be. And No Soup Dom just gave soup, guys, and that went to Will Land. Thank you, Dom. Silver in 2009 went up 57.5%. Silver in 2010 went up 80.3%. Silver in 2025 went up 148%, and gold 65%. But here's the catch. During the 2008 great global financial crisis, gold was up only 3.4%, and silver was down in one chart. Bigger drawdowns, bigger volatility, potentially much bigger upside. It may not be the metal for everyone, but that's exactly why many stackers love it so much, ladies and gentlemen. Here's an article here. I encourage you to go read it. It's a great article. It's got charts. It's got information. It's got data. So for someone like me, that's the type of stuff I appreciate. So go check that out. Let's go to the next piece of breaking news here. And wow, I cannot believe No Soup Dom gave soup. Guys, Dom is hungry. She needs soup. 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're only 12 gifted memberships away from the No Soup for Dom song. This day in sound money history, ladies and gentlemen, you demand it. I keep doing it. July 27th. Let's take a trip back to 1964. The Bank of England was receiving its royal charter after investors provided 1.2 million to the English government, and that's in pounds, by the way, pounds, sterling, to help finance its war against France. The new institution became the government's banker and helped to lay the foundation for modern central banking, sovereign debt, and eventually the widespread use of bank-issued paper money.
How dare you?
Gross. Let's take a trip to 1837 and 1844. This is the Charlotte's Mint the Charlotte Mint, guys. Did you guys know there was a Charlotte Mint? Did you guys know that? Well, here's the story. On July 27th, 1837, the Charlotte Mint officially, no, Dom, if you buy soup, you don't win the bounty. Only the people who get you the soup get the bounty. Come on. The Charlotte Branch Mint opened officially. So that was in 1837, processing gold from the Carolina Gold Rush. The first U.S. gold coins bearing the famous C mint mark for Charlotte were struck the following year. Now, here's the thing. This is kind of crazy. Exactly 7 years later, on July 27th again, 1844, a devastating fire destroyed most of the mint, and it's be rebuilt. It's one of the rarest coincidences in U.S. mint history, a mint that both opened and shuttered and suffered its greatest disaster on the exact same calendar date. Isn't that crazy? And ladies and gentlemen, breaking, we have the 160th Battle Crab Sword. Commander Mike D is conducting an airdrop right now. Get your balls in the sky. Ladies and gentlemen, get your balls in the sky. Thank you so much, Commander Mike D. He just gifted 20 memberships. And ladies and gentlemen, did Dom get soup? I'm looking. Did Dom get soup? Did Dom get soup? Did Dom get soup? I'm looking. I hate to say it.
Sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Here's the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Aha.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mike Dean. Thank you, Jeff Stout, for gifting another 5. And still, Dom is soupless. Okay, let's take a trip here to 1862, ladies and gentlemen. Gold treasure lost at sea. The steam ship Golden Gate caught fire and sank off the coast of Mexico while carrying an estimated 1.4 million in treasure. Much of it California gold from the gold rush. Although some bullion was recovered in later salvage operations, a substantial portion of the treasure and hundreds of lives were lost in one of the Pacific Coast's most famous maritime disasters. Let's take a trip to 1900. Ladies and gentlemen, U.S. Marines captured silver bullion following the capture of Tientsin, that's in China, during the Boxer Rebellion. A board of U.S. Marine officers officially inventoried 16,716 Sikhi silver ingots, also called shoes, plus silver slag, worth an estimated $376,000. And guys, in 1900, that was a lot of potatoes. The report remains one of the most remarkable documented military bullion inventories in U.S. history and highlights silver's role as money throughout China and the 20th century. Ladies and gentlemen, from the birth of central banking to America's gold mints, to wartime silver, to fortunes lost beneath the sea, history shows that governments can regulate, revalue, or even confiscate monetary metals, but they can never create gold or silver out of thin air. There it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the next piece of breaking news here. And thank you, Miss Cookie, for gifting a membership. That went to OZ Gerlich. Check out your new custom channel member emojis and say thank you to Miss Cookies. Thank you so much. All right, here's the next piece of breaking news. And guys, this is what is affecting the market. If you want to know why we had this massive gap up on silver, if you want to know why we had the massive gap up on gold and the Shanghai Futures Exchange, this is the story right here. Breaking. The Iran war just went quiet for now. For the first time in nearly 2 weeks, the Middle East saw a relatively quiet night. U.S. airstrikes paused for a second consecutive night. Iran says it has also halted retaliatory attacks. Talks over the strait are making progress, but military forces remain on high alert. Now, by the way, these are talks happening through an intermediary, but Iran claims there's no talks going on. Don't mistake this pause for peace, ladies and gentlemen. The Strait of Hormuz still handles roughly 20% of the world's oil, and any breakdown in talks could send energy markets exploding higher, which are already down 5 to 9%. So let's look here. Look at this, guys. Oil. CL1 down 6.6. U.S. oil 7.4. 5.5 for WTI. Crude for 7.5. Brent for 7.4. So it's loosened up a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. It was down this morning as much as 9%. What's going to happen? And what does this mean for stackers? This conflict has been anything but normal, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of a classic war equals gold up trade, gold and silver have often rallied on signs of de-escalation and pulled back during signs of escalation as markets shifted their focus toward Fed policy, real yields, and economic outlook rather than safe haven demand alone. That means the next move in precious metals may depend on the next missile and more on how this changes inflation expectations, oil prices, interest rates, and the Fed's path. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Just as fast as we just went up, we could go down. If we see inflation with with the Iran, we could see this tank. We could see a massive gap down. None of the fundamentals for gold and silver have changed. Every single pullback I see is a blessing, a buying opportunity to add more to my stack. I can't wait for the day when I'm saying, you guys remember when we could buy silver for under $100 an ounce? We've been in those days for 50 for what, 5 months now? Do you guys remember the last time you bought silver under 50? Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is a buckle up. Okay, next piece of news here, and this one's an important one. Warning, gold and silver weekly watch outs. So here's the first day, guys. I put these out every Sunday. So today we're going to be watching durable good orders and treasury auctions. What the heck does that mean, IS? How do I know this? Okay, go to my website, internationalstacker.com. Not only can you check the live metal prices, gold, copper, platinum, palladium, silver, gold to silver ratio, anytime, day or night, and manipulate the charts yourself. You can see what markets are open. But go here to news and blog. It's the very last blog I just posted right here. And it explains in depth. So all these days we're watching all these different things. And this is the big one on Wednesday, by the way. The Fed rate decision, and Federal Chair Kevin Warsh should be giving a press conference. I literally spell out what it all means in detail with the reports. So go check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, next piece of breaking news here. And guys, as the price of silver and gold is going up, if you want to get the 5-ounce silver spot deal for under $300 an ounce, this could be your last opportunity. We're at $296.37. Big shout out to HeroBullion.com for being a proud sponsor of the channel. But these are high-quality silver rounds, and you might as well pick up some silver at and under spot. This is a company I buy from, have bought from, and will continue to buy from. Look at this stuff. Constitutional silver at and below spot. They have a lot of other. The real debt crisis isn't the debt, ladies and gentlemen. It's the cost of carrying it. For years, governments borrowed trillions under the assumption that ultra-low interest rates would last. Breaking news, they didn't. Now as debt rolls over at much higher rates, interest costs are absolutely exploding. That's happening here in the United States. History suggests governments rarely choose austerity when the math stops mathing. And this is from Alan Green, because we can always print money. That's one reason many investors look to physical gold and silver, not because they expect a default tomorrow, but because they worry about the long-term purchasing power of the dollar. Here's Alan Greenspan. Hear it from him yourself. Wait. Why can I not hear that? Oh, is it down? Wait, why can I not hear that? I can't hear. Why can I not hear him? Okay, well, basically, here's what he says. The United States can pay any debt it has because we can always print money. Why could I not hear that? Interesting. Okay, let's go to the next piece of breaking news here. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, breaking, is the pause already over? The Jordan's Air Force reportedly intercepted and destroyed 2 drones a little bit earlier over Jordanian airspace overnight as regional tensions remain elevated. Just hours after hopes of de-escalation began to grow, now another military incident has emerged. If confirmed, it's a reminder that the situation remains extremely fragile and could change with a single miscalculation. What does this mean for gold and silver stackers? So far, this conflict has not followed traditional war increases gold up playbook. Instead, precious metals have often reacted more to Fed expectations, real yield rates, and economic outlook connected to the fighting. Okay, so here about that. I'll come back to more breaking gold and silver news. But ladies and gentlemen, we are just 30 seconds away from the danger zone, and we are maybe about to close this gap. Here's what I hope plays out right now. I hope we could do this. And then okay, that's, I messed that up, but the formation I'm looking for is something like that. That's funny. Okay, and here we go in the danger zone. And the danger zone is open to an immediate green candle. Whoa. Now, guys, what is the danger zone? It's every morning from 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is traditionally when the big bankers, the slippery little salamanders, like to attack the price of silver and gold. But since we have the first green candle after this gap up, something tells me Mortimer ain't happy.
We're ruined.
Poor Mortimer. We're going to watch this continue to unfold on silver and gold. But ladies and gentlemen, I've got more breaking news to cover. But first, thank you, Hoya Guru, for gifting a membership. That went to Kay Gurney. I'm sorry, guys. Dom is hungry. I'm sorry, and I hate to say it. I hate to say
Please,
it.
sir, I want some more.
Here's the soup. Good soup.
No soup for you.
I hate to say it, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to say it. Wow. Okay, now what the heck is this no soup for John? What is up with the crabs? Guys, the channel lore runs deep on this channel. I've been live streaming and making videos for 10 years now, and you guys troll me all the time. So just go to my website, internationalstacker.com. Not only is it a great resource for information you need, but you can click channel lore here, and it literally breaks down all the channel lore. It explains it. It's got the video. Most of them are live streams when it happened. All here for you guys. And here's the no soup for John meme. It's gone absolutely crazy. Okay, here's the next piece of breaking news. Silver just solved one of the biggest problems holding back solid-state battery. Stanford researchers may have just unlocked a major breakthrough. They found that adding an ultra-thin layer of silver made a solid-state battery ceramic electrolyte 5 times more resistant to cracking. One of the biggest reasons these next-generation batteries fail from the cracking. Why it matters: higher energy density, faster charging, better safety, longer battery life. Even more interesting, researchers tested it with other metals, including copper, which everyone's saying copper's going to take over in solar panels. We're done. Silver's going to... No, not true. Some companies are starting to use more copper in solar panels, but they still have to use silver for certain components, and they're offering the same solar panels made with silver, not copper, as high performance options. So they even tested this. And copper, just like with solar panels, its life is like half as long in terms of durability and staying power, and also its efficiency is much lower. This is still the early stage for laboratory research, not commercial production, but it's another reminder that silver keeps showing up in tomorrow's technologies. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the article here if you want to go read more about that. Now, this is a good one. Here we go. He called for $100 silver, ladies and gentlemen. Now he says triple digits are coming back. When silver traded around $17 an ounce, Keith Neumeyer said it would eventually reach $100 plus. He was ridiculed. He stood up at an event and he was laughed at. 14 years later, silver surged an all-time high near 121. Who is he? He's the founder and president and CEO of First Majestic Silver, one of the world's largest primary silver companies. Now, guys, remember, the majority of silver mined is not a primary mine. Something like 18% of silver comes out of primary silver mines. The rest of it is a byproduct out of gold and copper mines and other types of mines. But he spent more than 2 decades building and operating silver mines. Now, after a 50% correction, he says the bull market isn't over, and I agree with him. If you agree, put I agree in chat right now. His biggest takeaways: the U.S. declaring silver as critical mineral in December was the catalyst that changed everything. I mean, I think that definitely helped, but silver was already raging before that happened, but I think it definitely helped. The run to $121 wasn't just speculation. The physical silver market nearly seized up. Lease rates exploded. Shanghai paid massive premiums. You guys remember all this? And buyers scrambled for real money. You guys remember this? When they're scrambling for real metal? Global mine supply has been essentially flat for a decade, while demand continues to outpace production. So it's been flat for a decade, but we've been in a structural deficit for 6+ years, meaning we consume more than we produce. Last year, we produced about 835 million ounces. We consumed about 1.2 billion. This year's going to be worse. I'm telling you. I feel it in my bones. He believes this looks more like the 2002-2012 bull market with sharp corrections before much higher prices. His direct message: I don't know how long it's going to take to get back to triple digits, but I'm confident it will. Guys, I'm confident we will be back to triple digits. Are you confident as well? Put I'm confident in chat if you are. Now, I want to show you this video. I want to show you, hopefully this works. Let's see.
I mean, the ratio...
All right, tell me if the audio level is okay. Tell me if the audio level is okay.
Question always comes up because there's still a lot of people that watch that gold to silver ratio, you know, and right now it takes about, I think, 67 ounces of silver to buy a single ounce of gold. And the long run average is closer to 54. So does that tell you silver is still cheap relative to gold? And do you expect that maybe gap to close a little bit from here?
Yeah, you know, I know all the historic ratios and so on, but no one talks about the mining ratio. It's a number that I keep coming up time and time again because, you know, and, you know, I always say, you know, the metal should trade at the mining ratio. If the miners actually took control of the market the way I say we should be as an industry, you know, we mine 8 to 1. So for every 1 ounce of gold, 8 ounces of silver is being mined worldwide by the mining industry. So divide the current gold price by 8, and that should be the silver price.
There you heard it right there from President and CEO of First Majestic. He says we should be closer to $400 or $500 an ounce, okay? So what if we've been valuing silver wrong the whole time, ladies and gentlemen? Well, he's saying that it should be 8 to 1. Currently, we're at 9 to 1. That means we'd be at $400 to $500 an ounce silver. Wow. Do you guys think we should be at 8 to 1? Let me know in chat right now. I think it's unlikely we'll get to that, but who knows? If it happens, I will be celebrating and dancing with you guys in the street. And we're on the second candle in the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like the baby gator has tamped down their attack.
It's science.
But we have definitely been on a downtrend. We had a bit of a shark attack right here.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
But the next big shoe to drop here is after the 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when the danger zone is going to close. And then just 30 minutes later, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, the big La Bamba, is going to be opening up, ladies and gentlemen. All I can say is buckle up. It's going to be a fun morning, guys. Please smash the like button. Please, please, please. It helps me out so much, more than you could ever know. And let's see right now. We've got right now 600 people watching, and we've got 162 likes. So that means we're 38 likes away from 200. The next 38 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 17 years.
It's science.
Now, today, channel member Richard Roche is talking to the U.S. Secret Service, and why? He's found multiple sellers selling fake Morgan silver dollars and other U.S. coinage, so that's when the Secret Service gets involved. Unfortunately, most of the time they could do nothing because it's shipping from China, most of the time. But Master Stacker alerted me. He was at a coin show, and he saw some American Eagles. He didn't buy them. That were fake. When you flip them, they weren't aligned right, and there was 2 Ds in the word dollar. So that's why you got to check your coins, guys. You got to trust but verify. Always verify. And thank you, Hoya Guru, for getting that membership. That went to AK Reacher in chat. Congratulations. But ladies and gentlemen, 38 bucks. Get yourself a pocket pinger. You catch one fake silver coin. It's more than paid for itself. More than paid for. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the pocket pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. Yeah, it was so dirty. It was at a coin show, and supposedly the dealer said, I didn't know they were fake. So either he knew they were fake, or he didn't even look at them because there's 2 Ds in dollar. No, it was not a mint error. Let's see what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter. We got David here saying, if mining ratio to gold is how metals were priced, platinum would be $60,000 an ounce. Wow. Thank you, Lewis, for putting out the live stream. Okay. Let's see how we're doing here. Guys, if you're on X, formerly known as Twitter, please like and retweet this. I would appreciate that. And we're going to cover some breaking news here in a second. But let's go back to the chart. We are in the last candle, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can see here the volume has greatly increased as trading picked back up here in New York. But we're on the last candle here, and it looks like we're starting to trend up here on silver. We're going to check gold here in a second. We'll see if we can hold this trend. But it being in the danger zone and getting green candles is a very bullish sign. Let's go over here. Gold partially closed the gap a little bit more, but now it is on the same uptrend, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to watch both of these with bated breath this morning. Still 69.37. Well, it's down a little bit, actually. 69.37 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And the big La Bamba here opening up in about 35 minutes. And Dutch Murphy in chat, and hold on, I gotta make chat a little bit bigger. Dutch Murphy in chat saying, does Russia or India also have a silver chart? Yeah, they do, Dutch. So we could look at silver right now in India. Let me save this. Silver on the MCX right here. If we change this to USD, and then you got to change this to troy ounce because it's in kilograms. So silver right now in India is $71.80. Okay, so silver in India is $71.80. Silver in Shanghai closed at $67.08, and currently in the United States we're at on the COMEX we're at $58.89. But we are climbing here, ladies and gentlemen. Brent Roof says, hi, IS, working with a guy who purchased fake Morgans, ASCs, Buffaloes all online. All were slabbed. I had to use a pocket pinger, caliber, and skill to verify them. Beware. Wow, Brent. Brent, is he getting his money back? Let me know. Yeah, slabs are hard to ping, guys. If you have to ping slab coins, you're going to have to take them out of the slab. Or if you have a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, we'll shoot through it. Or you can take them to a coin shop that will have it. And guys, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but I say never buy from a local coin shop, otherwise known as an LCS, unless they have a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro. The original is not good enough to catch all the fakes out there. And ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Stout coming in strong, gifted 5 memberships. It went to Sniper, this guy, Chris. It went to Perp, it went to Jasper. Congratulations. Say thank you to Jeff Stout and check out your new custom channel member emojis. Let's go to the field. Did Dom get soup?
Hey, Cargo Bob, we're downtown Key West right now. You want to go get some soup?
No soup for John.
No soup for John. How do you say that in German?
Keine Suppe for John.
And Alan J. Pratt says, this week in money, you forgot about the massive Jersey Mike's IPO. Guys, I'm going to say something here controversial. I do not like Jersey Mike's. And if I don't like a company or their products, I'm not going to invest in them. Am I crazy? Do you like Jersey Mike's? Because Jersey Mike's makes the subs, right? I think they're the sub store, and I don't like them. Let me know your thoughts. Am I a monster? And am I an animal?
How dare you?
Now, the big question of the morning, I need you all to answer this. We got 600 people watching, and guys, we're almost to 250 likes. The next 28 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 5 years.
It's science.
The question of the day. Have you eaten lettuce this week? If you've eaten lettuce, you need to let us know. We might have to quarantine you. There is that bacteria going around in the lettuce and maybe garlic powder and other stuff that's giving people explosive diarrhea for over a month. If that happens to me, I'm going to have to live stream from the toilet, guys. It's going to be crazy. Hoya Guru says, I'm from New Jersey and I don't like Jersey Mike's either. Brent Roofs here says he purchased these fakes over several years ago. Oh. Hey, Brent, if there's any way, Brent, email me, internationalstacker@gmail.com. I'd love to get my hands on some of those so I could show them off on the channel and help teach people. So if he's willing, if he still has them, if he's willing to get rid of them, let me know. Christian says, who cares what other people think? You do you. Have an opinion, it's okay. Drop the Mic says, Big Mike's was better. They ruined the sub company. Whoa. I never had Big Mike's. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about to leave the danger zone here in just 15 seconds. I'm going to be counting it down from 5. And we are building back up. Silver is coiling here. And we're going to see what happens. And I'm going to be counting it down the close of the danger zone from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are out of the danger zone. Yukon Cornelius says, are you a filthy animal? That's funny. Thank you for the jewels, Yates. Thank you. Okay. Let's go here. Look at gold. Wow. So gold is up 0.88% on the trading session. Silver's up 1.16. Gold to silver ratio is creeping back up a little, 69.42 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. But right here, ladies and gentlemen, the big La Bamba. The Shanghai Futures Exchange is opening up in 29 minutes. We're going to be covering it live, so go nowhere. It closed at 67. We're currently at 58. Let's just round up to 59, 67. So we're $8 premium. So unless something happens, my expectation would be that silver on Shanghai would gap down $1-ish. Something like this. I hate to say it, but that would be my guess. But we still got 29 minutes, so everything can change in the next 29 minutes. So we're going to be watching it live, and we will come back here. We will vote right before, and I will reassess the tea leaves at that time. Okay. And again, a big thank you to everybody who's gifted memberships this morning, who's become a membership, who super chatted. Guys, this is my full-time job. I couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much. So thank you to Dom for the super chat. Thank you to Lauren, Master Blaster, Dylan, Dom, No Soup Dom again, Jeff Stout, MS Cookie, Hoya Guru, Mike D. Thank you so much for gifting all the memberships. Thank you for everyone who gifted jewels. I really do appreciate it. I normally spend all day, every day in the catacombs of the internet finding you guys information and data to help you read the tea leaves. It's been a little slower this week because Mrs. IS and Rastacker got me running all around Disney, but I'm still posting and getting stuff done. Today we're going to be in Disney Springs. Tomorrow we're going to be in Hollywood Studios. The day after we will be in Animal Kingdom, and then we're headed back down to Key West to the Crab Nest. So if you're going to be in any of those parks in the next 3 days, email me, internationalstacker@gmail.com. If you find me in the wild, and we can set up a meet, you can get yourself a free I Caught the King Crab Challenge coin. So now that we're out of the danger zone here, we're going to delete these. And thank you so much, Dropping the Mic, for the jewels. And we're going to come back here, see what you guys are saying. Look at Paul Envy. No one is buying lettuce. Guys, look at this. Literally lettuce packed to the rafters. That's funny. No one is buying the lettuce. And Lucas says, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Oil down, gold and silver are up. Zero Hedge reporting, Israeli PM Netanyahu will present Trump with up-to-date intelligence on Iran's progress toward acquiring a nuclear bomb. Kitco News here, and thank you, Drano, for the jewels, saying gold continues to hold $4,000, which could signal an inflection point, analysts say. Gold has managed to hold a critical support near 4,000 an ounce for the past 5 consecutive weeks, and although significant downside risk remains, some analysts see growing potential for a bullish shift in the market. Yeah, so let's look at this. Let's go to silver here. Let's look at the weekly chart. Whoops, I went monthly. Hold up. Weekly. Now, the good news is last week right here, we did finish on a green candle, and we are poised to do that again for this week, so we'll see what happens. We could do it. So the weekly chart on silver, we got that. Let's check the gold. I'm going to change that back to 5 minute though. Okay. There we go. Let's check that on gold, the weekly chart. And you see we did get the green on the weekly as well. And we are poised on gold to turn green there as well. So anything could happen. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm looking back at chat. If you guys got a question, put it in chat. But you got to tag me at International. And Rex Rose here says, arbitrage is now between spots. Closed at 12.7%. China higher, of course. I believe the arbitrage will be higher going forward, 15 to 17%. Probably, Rex. During 2025, we had massive arbitrage between the East and West. Silver Atari says, I was scrolling shorts on YouTube and came across an ad using AI to use Silver Dragon's voice and videos, selling obvious fake American Silver Eagles. I report it. Thanks, Silver Atari. Yeah, they've done it with my voice. They've done it with Dragons. They've done it with Yankees. So if you guys see those, just report them. Dropping the Mic says 100% random walk about Disney Spring live streams. Curious how many would show up. Well, guys, today is Monday morning. So Monday morning means I owe you guys a war room. So it's probably going to be a little bit later in the day, but I am going to do a war room for channel members at Disney Springs. So we'll talk about gold, silver. We'll have some fun. We'll vote on new emojis and other things coming up. I want to run some ideas by you guys. So we will do a war room later today, walking around Disney Springs. Soup John says, I blame lettuce parasites on the lack of fertilizer, so they had to substitute. Whoa. Whoa. And Piotrek says, no, a dong for me. He's talking about the currency Vietnam dong. Well, that's good. Get that paper fiat currency out of here.
How dare you?
Okay. I did want to shout out all the channel members. I really appreciate you. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. Thank you so much. I want to shout out all the Diamond Claw level channel members. Thank you so much. And I got a question right now for everyone in chat. Who has Diamond Claws?
Diamond Claws.
Yes. Okay, we got a few more questions. Okay, AG Astronaut saying, when at Animal Kingdom in the morning, go to the Kusfari coffee shop and bakery or the Colossal Cinnamon Roll. You won't be disappointed. They also have a good... Thank you, AG Astronaut. Dropping the Mic says, awesome. Okay, Dropping the Mic says, open the soup kitchen.
Open the kitchen. We've got hungry crustaceans.
We got hungry crustaceans in the soup kitchen. And Drop the Mic gifted a membership. Thank you. That went to James. Oh, guys, now, let's check this out. We've got Hoya Guru that set up these auctions. He bought 12 of the IS Stacker rounds. He's auctioning them off for charity. Funko's Down Syndrome. Let's see. He's got one. Click here for updates. 723. Okay, so I don't know if there's any posted right now, but look, sold. Auction starts. So he's got an auction starting today at 10 p.m. Eastern. So make sure to check those out today. If you missed the crab round and you want to get one and support a good cause, shout out to Hoya Guru. Tonight at 10 p.m. Okay. So guys, if you want more information on that, just go to mydct.com. DCT stands for dream come true. As we're pushing higher here with silver, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. I would have loved to fill this gap. Maybe we still can. We might bobble around there. Okay. And we are, guys, don't go anywhere. We're literally 22 minutes away from the Shanghai Future Exchange opening up, the big La Bamba. And we're getting some negative pressure, so we might close that. 2 crab La Rolos are live tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss out. Thank you, Hoya Guru. MyDCT.com. Oh, guys, I did receive a picture. House says, why are you Michael says, why are you sounding so depressed today? It's because I'm being quiet, Michael. In the morning stream yesterday, was it? No, the morning stream on Friday, our neighbors, I'm in Orlando. We're up here for Disney. I'm in a hotel situation. It's kind of like it's Marriott Homes and Villas. So it's like a Marriott hotel, but it's like in a townhouse. But our neighbors were pounding on the wall because I was screaming, no, super dumb. So I'm trying to be a little bit quiet and more respectful on the morning streams. The night streams, it's on. But the morning streams, I'm trying to be a little bit more quiet. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I've got footage. I've got a picture that one of the 101st kilted crustaceans sent in. Here it is. Look at this. That is his utility kilt. He's watching the intro. He's got some Coke and retro Pepsis. Plays the violin. Let's see what tea leaves we can read here. Alexa Pier. Okay, let's see what we can find here. Okay, he's got a pen. Okay, oh, look at this. Is that the Princess Di Beanie Baby? Do you guys remember when the Princess Di Beanie Baby came out? It was all the rage. I remember that. So anyways, shout out to the crustacean who sent this in. 101st Battle Crab. Do you guys remember those Princess Di Beanie Babies? I'm pretty sure that's what that is. That is funny. Looks like my skirt, says Dom. No, that was a utility kilt. Dom, that was a utility kilt.
How dare you?
And silver's pushing higher here at 58.99, about to break back over 59. There we go. Just took out 59. Okay. So we were closing back in 59, puts us at 60. 60. We're $8 premium east to west. We're going to need to get a little bit more of a rally here so we don't gap down in Shanghai. We got time to do it. Just 19 and a half minutes until it opens. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. And please, ladies and gentlemen, please smash that like button. Let's see what we got going on here. We are only 38 likes away from 300. I know we could do it. The next 38 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 5 years.
It's science.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Drop of the mic says, I like to staying at Polynesian or Swan when going to Disney. Oh, to be a local international stacker. Do you have a favorite hotel? Yeah, we don't stay in the Disney ones because they're so expensive. Like the first few times we went, we stayed at the Swan Dolphin because I'm a top tier Marriott member, so I was able to do it all in points. But we stay, I've got us a townhouse through Marriott Homes and Villa that was cheaper than a small cramped hotel, and we got room here. So I try to do bigger areas, more secluded, so I can live stream that are much more affordable. And we don't rope drop. We'll just go in there at our leisure, do the stuff. Since we know the parks well, we're able to read the tea leaves and go in there and do a lot of stuff in a little bit at a time. Hoya Guru, thank you so much for the gifted membership. That went to James Nichols. Congratulations. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Okay. And Mario here says, turns out all the markets needed was for the U.S. to stop bombing Iran for 5 minutes. That's funny. Oh, I did mention this the other night. So Lucas is saying Iran is really pissed about the Ukrainian attack. that damaged one of its ships and killed one of its countrymen. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, I said some misinformation last night. I said that Ukraine blew up a Ukrainian ship inside of the Black Sea. That was wrong. Ukraine blew up an Iranian ship in the Caspian Sea. So that happened. Iran is not happy about that. So that's something new going on. Now we got a nexus between Russia-Ukraine war and that. Thank you, Okie Stacker, for gifting a membership. That went to Justin. Okie Stacker, drop your link in chat, guys. Okie Stacker sells goldbacks. So check out his company. He'll drop his link in chat. Hoya Guru says, let's get soup for Dom, IS. So IS goes, guys, don't do it. Don't make me go crazy. Do not make me go crazy, Hoya Guru. My neighbors are going to flip. Do not make me go crazy. SGT says, needs a big hotel room in case we hit a big show and he needs... Oh, are we at a big show? Let's see how close... Guys, I think we're dangerously close to a big show. We are 3 subscribers away. We are 3 subscribers away from triggering a big show, ladies and gentlemen. Some say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. That will put us at 69,300. If that's not enough for you to subscribe, I'm going to be doing the Mega Gaw here. I'm releasing the video in probably 2 weeks. Giving away close to 100 ounces of silver, 100 ounces of copper. We got gold. So if you want to be part of that and win it, you got to be subscribed anyway. So you might as well subscribe, enter the Mega Gaw in a couple weeks, and see a big show. Dom says, should we instantly become a walk and talk? Oh, show would instantly become a walk. Yeah. Okay, so guys, we got to go. Victor says, tinfoil hat time. Was the market jawboned intentionally this week to influence the FOMC meeting on Wednesday? Maybe. Just maybe. Jeff Stout, thank you for gifting those 5 memberships. That went to SSG. It went to Draw. It went to BR Garrison. It went to Sophie. And it went to Aaron's. Congratulations. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Oh, no, guys. Did you do it to me? Is it a big show time? 2 subscribers away from the big show. We're just 2 away. And, guys, if you think you're subscribed, make sure. Because YouTube will unsubscribe people. It's a dumb little quality check they do, which I hate. So make sure you're still subscribed. You very well might not be. And we are building up here back to $59 an ounce. And we are just 15 minutes and 10 seconds away from Shanghai Future Exchange opening, ladies and gentlemen. Okie Stacker says, I will have news about a deal coming to the war room. Guys, Okie Stacker, who sells goldbacks, is going to be bringing a deal to the war room today. Awesome. It'll be a little bit later than normal. It's not going to be right after the stream, because right after this stream, I'm loading up the girls, and we're going to Disney Springs. So it'll be a little bit maybe afternoonish when I do the war room. Woo! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be very interesting here. Gold up on the trading session that started last night at 6 p.m. Eastern, 0.86. Silver up 1.41. Man, are we gonna run an $8 premium? We'll see here. We'll see here. We still got time. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying here. Look at this from Next Exit.
Are you ready to fight the bankers? Let's go!
Look at that. Thank you, Next Exit. Fighting the bankers figuratively. Guys, we figuratively fight the bankers.
Dudley! Smith! A fallen hard with one arm! Oh my God! Oh no, he's not! Major choke slam!
Okay, thank you, Gary AG. Guys, one of the watch out situations. So if you remember, go to Newsblog on internationalstacker.com. Guys, if you aren't using this website, you need to. A lot of resources, the best charts with Oneda, everything you can do. But if you remember, one of the watch out situations today, right here, Monday, durable goods. So at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, the U.S. Census Bureau will release its advance report on June durable good orders. Durable goods data provides insight into manufacturing, business investment, defense spending, and demand for major equipment. I focus on orders excluding transportation, core capital goods orders, machinery, electrical equipment demand, defense orders, unfilled orders. A weak report could raise slow down concerns, lower treasury yields, and support gold. Lower treasury yields, especially real yields, is positive pressure for gold and silver. A strong report could push yields and the U.S. dollar higher, creating short-term pressure on precious metals. For silver, stronger capital gains and electrical equipment demand would support an industrial outlook. However, higher real yields could still outweigh the benefit. So, thank you, Gary AG. The real yields, the durable came in. The actual was 0.3. The forecasted was 2.5. So this is a negative durable goods orders month over month. And that would have came out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you see this bigger green candle right here? That's when that data just dropped. Ladies and gentlemen, literally one of the watchouts just happened before your very eyes. So make sure to read up on that and follow those. That's probably one of the most important things I put out. Look at this from Paul talking about lettuce. Wow. Oil is dropping as if Hormuz is wide open, says Lucas, and we all know it's not. Saudi Arabia, drone attack carried out by Iranian-backed militias. So that means the Houthi rebels struck Saudi Arabia. That's a big deal. Saudi air defenses intercepted and destroyed drones coming from Iraq. Wow, I thought it was going to be the Houthis, but it came from Iraq. Huh. Houthis are now systematically targeting Aramco oil facilities, says Just Dario. First was Jazan and Yanbu. Now I can't remember how to say this. Abcake? I can't remember how to say that. I lived there for nearly 10 years. Oh, here's a big news, guys. Kazakhstan closed a pipeline terminal that goes to Russia out of fear it gets struck by Ukraine, I believe. So that's another oil pipeline clogged, so to speak. Gen Z is in their alcohol era. Young Americans are boozing as much as older generations, says Unusual Wills. Okay. Okay, look at this. A source close to Iranian military officials suggests Iran may soon directly strike Ukraine or supply Russia with short-range ballistic missiles because they hit their shit. Eek. Okay, let's go back to the charts here, guys. We're just about 10 minutes away. 10 minutes away from Shanghai Futures Exchange open. Hey, see you, Chris. Chris Shimmick has to run to work. Good to see you, Chris. Hogs Baffleworth is saying, I saw a video of a senator saying your butt explodes if you eat Mexican lettuce. That's what the heck? That's funny. Guys, did you all have fun at crab rating SGT stacking last night? He's saying thanks in chat. So supposedly we're running out of missiles. I mean, that's the narrative. I don't know if it's true or not. Okay. Oh my goodness, what is this? Guys, should I play this from Mike D? He said, did you know the baby gator soars? Guys, should I play this? Oh, Ron's Basement's in the house. What's up, Ron? Guys, we had Ron from Ron's Basement on maybe a month ago. Should we get Ron back on the channel? If you think so, chant Ron in chat. Ron, Ron. All right, let's take a look at what Commander Mike D here has. Let's see.
Through the layer. Roger, control. Diamond Claw will maintain 250. Breaking through the layer. Weapons online. Looking good.
Whoa.
We are locked. Diamond Claw flight team, form up. Traffic is clear. Maintain visual to the target. Copy, control. Diamond Claw has the lead.
Hammer, joining left.
Baby Gator, joining right.
Hammer, in position.
Baby Gator, in position.
All right, team, execute Delta Break on my mark. Break now.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the 160th Battle Crab Soar. Are you ready to soar? They're looking for good crustaceans like you. And that was funny, Mike. I love that, Mike. I'm going to retweet that later. That was funny. Okay, here we go, guys. We are just 7 minutes and 40 seconds away. And we are on another green candle here, sitting at the $59 mark. When the big La Bamba Shanghai opens up here, are we gapping up or down? Let's wait a couple more minutes before we read the tea leaves. We got to see where we're at here. I'm looking in chat. I'm looking for Ron's basement in chat so I can mod him. Not that I need him to mod, but that way so when he chats I can see him easier. I'll keep watching. I'll keep looking. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 7 minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. Go nowhere. It's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got over 600 people watching right now. We are at 326 likes. Thank you so much. That means we're only 24 likes away from 350. The next 24 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 17 months.
It's science.
Yes. Oh, Dom wants to be a mod, guys. Should No Soup Dom be a mod? What do you guys think? AGOG says, while everyone is scared to consume lettuce, I'm steadily consuming the devil's version. AG!
How dare you?
I will not touch the devil's lettuce. Okay, Egbert Bootwhistle says, today is my Saturday morning after a busy weekend helping guests at Cape Cod. It's great I can chill with you guys for Market Open. Well, thank you for coming, Egbert. It's great to have you here. No mod for you, says P.O. Trick. Guys, should No Soup Dom get moderator, or should she only get modded when she gets soup? What do you guys think? Okay, here we go. We are 5 minutes and 40 seconds here from the market opening. Sitting at 58.95. So right now, if the market opened, we're gapping down $1. I'm calling it. We're gapping down $1 if the market opens in Shanghai. Like, it's going to open, but I mean, when it does, if we stay the same where we are right now. Everyone's saying give Dom. Everyone's saying to mod Dom. Everyone's screaming to mod Dom. Should I do it? RCG CPA says Article 14 violation for Dom to be moderator without soup. William saying she needs soup first. Brian says patience is a virtue. Okay, I'm going to have to think about this. This could split the nation in half. Trojan horse in the war room by being... No, mods don't get access to the war room because they're mods. They got to be a member. Dom saying first soup first. Hey, Cargo Bob, good to see you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are just 4 minutes and 30 seconds away here. She's been through a lot, says Rob Roy. Do a poll. Okay, hold up. Okay. Hold up, hold up. All right, here comes the poll. West Texas says, I have no soup. Well, you had soup at one point, West Texas. If you're hungry, guys, West Texas needs soup. He's hungry. Mike D bought a 2-ounce last night from SGT for $12.50 for a great cause. What a guy. Okay, I was jelly. Yeah. Wow, thanks. That's awesome, Mike D, that you're bidding in that auction. I think it's for a friend of his or something that had passed away. That's awesome of you to do that. R.I.P. Brambo gifted a membership. Thank you. That went to Treasure Woman. Congratulations. Say thank you to Brambo and check out your new custom channel member emoji. Okay, we've got 76 votes. 25% says she deserves it now. 74% now says no. How dare you? Guys, Dom's name backward is literally mod. Cavalier just pointed that out. Oh my goodness. This would be like opening Pandora's box. Dom backwards is mod. Okay, we're 2 minutes and 90 seconds or 40 seconds away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening, ladies and gentlemen. This could get interesting. Okay, Dom, they voted. They voted. I'm going to hint into the poll, and I hate to say it. No mod or soup for Dom.
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We try. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's
Aha.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are at basically, we're going to call it 59. And we've been running a $7 premium-ish. So my prediction is we're going to gap down about $1. I hate to say it. We're going to gap down about $1. That is my prediction. What do you guys think? Put it in chat right now. This is your 2-minute warning. Are you team green or are you team red with the Shanghai Futures Exchange? Let me know right now. Someone said it'll make the soup much sweeter. I agree. I agree. Do you guys want sweet soup, savory soup, salty soup, cold soup? Okay, 1:30. COMEX is trying to rally here. No soup for you, says Hogs. I've got a coffee mug with the Seinfeld moment. That's funny. That is awesome. 1 second here. And guys, we got 700 people watching as Shanghai is just about a minute from opening up. I'm going to issue a danger zone alert here. $700 people watching as we are now in a 1-minute warning here for Shanghai Futures Exchange to open up. I'm expecting a gap down. There's going to be a little bit of blood on the street here this morning, but don't panic. Nothing has changed. The fundamentals have not changed. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. And ladies and gentlemen, we're 48 likes away from a 400 like stream. I know we could do it. The next 48 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 3 years.
It's science.
Okay. 25 seconds away from open here. Are you guys team green, team red? Put it in chat right now. Yeah, baby gator. Guys, should I do the baby gator? Oh, it's too late. It's too late. Okay, I think we're going to gap down $1 here. Let's see. Yeah, we're gapping down $1. Here we go. I'm going to count it down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought. We gapped down about 50 cents to a green candle. Whoa. Now we are at 666. No. No. Okay, we need that to change. Oh, we need that to change. Okay, skip watching here. And look at this immediate kind of BGC building here. There's something we're going
Try
in.
to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa. What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Now, some scientists say that 90% of the time, every time we play the baby gator call, we could turn a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC. As silver pushes above $59 here on the COMEX. Put a couple other targets here. One second here. I'm just putting some other targets here. Okay. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna keep watching here. Silver and gold. I would really love to bump down and fill this gap. That's what I would really want to do. Like something like this. We'll see. Some call that the crazy W. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying on X. Let's refresh here. Oil came down hard, says Lucas. Treasury yields barely moved. And oil is precipitously dropping. Remember, Brent was just over 100. Okay. Breaking, Saudi Arabia says it intercepted a number of drones. Let's see. The Ministry of Defense, interception and destruction of a number of drones coming from the Iraqi territory. The official spokesman, blah, 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 in the eastern region, Riyadh. That would be in Dammam, is where that would be. Huh. Thank you, Tom Jensen, for the super chat. Says, have a look at the monthly triangle. Soon decision. Have a look at the monthly triangle. What are you talking about, Tom? Are you talking about the monthly chart for silver or in gold or something different? Let me know. Why is filling the gap important? Well, it's just technical analysis. Some technical analysts swear by you have to always drop and fill the gap before going forward. Some say it's a bunch of hoopla. I usually see gaps get filled about 95% of the time. So it doesn't mean we have to, but I personally like it when it happens. Okay, this new song here, does it not remind you of like Super Mario Brothers or something? Like some weird video game? Okay. Shanghai Futures Exchange silver stocks just posted their biggest daily inflow in a year. 168 tons, 5.4 million ounces. Wow. Okay, let's go back to the chart. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are just 26 minutes away from the stock market opening. Do you want me to keep going for the next 26 minutes? Do you want me to go until the stock market opens? Let me know. Now, we've got 700 people watching, 370 likes. So if you guys want me to keep going, can we get 30 more likes to make this a 400 like live stream? As a matter of fact, the next 30 people who do it who are going to get good luck for 6 months.
It's science.
Oh, guys, did we get a big show? Hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 2 subscribers away from a big show. Some say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived, so subscribe. Also, I've got a major giveaway coming soon where I'm giving away nearly 100 ounces of silver, about 100 ounces of copper. We got gold. It's called the Mega Ga. That is the Ga Goblin played by my daughter, a rat stacker. She stacks silver, gold, and rats. So if you want a chance to win the Mega Ga, you got to be subscribed. So make sure you subscribe. We could see a big show and maybe win some of the Mega Ga. Crispy Bacon, good to see you. Thank you for the jewels. Keep going as long as Mrs. IS and Rat Stacker aren't waiting for you to go. You guys want me to keep going? All right, smash that like button if you want me to keep going and make sure you subscribe. Let's see here. Did we hit it? Did we hit it here? We are 5 likes away from 400. Keep smashing that like. Okay, let's see if we hit it. Let's see if we hit it. I'm refreshing it. 69,300. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Thank you so much. It's time for a big show.
To the 4th annual Crystal Light
National
Aerobic Championship featuring regional fighters from all across the United States competing for the title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light Champion, International Stacker. Wow, thank you so much, guys. That's our first legit big show in a while. Dom, I can't show the bounty. I'm in the hotel. I don't have the bounty here. Tom Jensen says the silver monthly chart breakout or down before September looks okay. So he wants to go to the silver monthly chart. Let's save this. He wants to go to the silver monthly chart. Okay. Hey guys, and this month is green. And then he says breakout or down before September 1st, it looks like. October, no. So he's talking about here. That's what he's talking about. Look at that monthly chart. Woo. Thank you for that. Look at, guys, it's kind of following it. Let's see if we could do it. Wow. The Selfish Stacker says, I subscribe for the nation, not for the gaw, but the gaw is icing on the cake. Wow. Tom Johnson says, yes, the silver monthly breakout or down before September 1st, it looks like. Maybe. We'll find out together, that's for sure, and I'll be covering it. What happened with China reevaluating gold? So they didn't gold and silver bull shark, and I was covering that from the beginning. A lot of people were yelling that China was revaluing gold to $38,000, and they were restricting it on July 24th. It was all going to explode. I was a voice of reason telling you guys that, hey, it's not going to happen. At least I didn't think so. What happened is 8 or 9 banks now restricted retail investors, people like you and me, not the big bankers, not JP Morgan, not governments, from getting leverage and speculating in their gold market. So that is pushing more people to physical gold and by extension silver. And I also said I didn't think a big downward move was coming because I believed most of that was already priced in and had been executed. And we're sitting here and it looks like that is accurate. But there were videos and stuff going around. Gold 38,000 in China, it's being real evaluated. So that was made off a calculation that some people came up with. I forget who the original was, but that was just like a speculation. It didn't mean it was going to happen. But a lot of people thought gold was going to 38,000 on July 4th or 24th. If you watch this channel, you know I'm not into the super hype stuff, although that gets you the most views. If I was super hype all the time, I'd be like having like 1 million subs, okay? But I try to give you the measured, what I actually believe, reading the tea leaves. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. And here we are, July 27th, and gold and silver have not melted down or exploded. Okay. Guitar Stuff says, when in doubt, zoom out. That is right. Tom Jensen says, draw a triangle and see it's bouncing off the bottom. And the triangle finishes September 1st. Okay. So let's go back to the monthly chart. He wants a triangle. He wants a triangle of mystery. Okay, let's find September. Okay, he wants... Okay, September. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, somewhere around September. So what's going to happen in here, ladies and gentlemen, is what he's talking about. In here, bloop, you're either going to have it go, yee-haw, or you're going to have it go, I can't do this anymore.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
So we could see something happen in September, or we could see something happen here. So we'll see, we're going to watch it. We're going to cover it, ladies and gentlemen. That is for sure. Okay, let's go back to the 5-minute. Okay. And the market is opening in just 29 minutes. Let's check Dow futures at. Oh, wow. This is going to be explosive. Dow is up 619 points pre-market. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. This is from SD Bullion. The U.S. dollar has lost roughly 30% of its purchasing power in just 6 months. Look at this. Bang. This is where the Federal Reserve was made. Bang. No, things are not more expensive. They're not getting more expensive. You are losing your buying power. Okay. Chasing That Mill says, if you want a great deal on silver, just wait till I make an order Thursday. Yeah. Guys, do you ever feel like whenever you buy silver, after that you get a major dip? That's what Chasing That Mill feels like. So Chasing That MILF is making an order on Thursday. So he's saying that odds are it's going to go much lower. Do you guys feel like that? I've definitely felt like that before. And guys, big shout out to the sponsor of this channel, HeroBullion.com. Not only do they have 90% silver at and below spot, not only do they have other great deals, including on gold. Look at that puppy. But they've got the 5 ounces at spot deal. It's only $295.25. Check it out. It comes in a satchel, shipped straight to your door for free. Secure radio lines. But HeroBullion.com. Appreciate them. Great company. I buy a bunch from them. Very trustworthy. And Rat Stacker and Mrs. IS just walked in the room. What's up, Rat Stacker? How are you doing?
Good.
Are you ready for a good day today walking through Disney Springs?
Yeah.
Are we going to find some silver in there? Probably not. And if we do, it's going to be way overpriced jewelry, probably. But you never know. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got Rat Stacker here. She does play the Gaga.
Mega!
So flood that chat with her custom emoji. Look at this. That's a Rat Stacker Mrs. IS medley there by Sublime Mad Dog. Wow. As silver's pushing higher on a green candle, 58.92. Dow Jones is now up 620 points pre-market. That's 1.19%. And it is opening here in about 16 minutes. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Guys, Mrs. IS, coffee, don't sleep on it. I just took a sip. I'll tell you what. Every time I take a sip, it's like I'm transported to a field with flowers and daisies blowing in the wind. Clouds in the sky forming little animals. The tweets of birds chirping in the background. Slip like a king crab with me in the mornings and get yourself some Mrs. IS coffee. Whew. Okay. Let's go here. Let's refresh this. This is going to be, guys, we're 15 minutes away, and the Dow Jones is now up 622 points. 52,746. Are we going over 53,000? What was the Dow all-time high recently? Let's see. Dow all-time high. So 53,055 was our all-time high. Could we break that today? As silver is pushing higher here, look at that. So Houthis military Spox says a number of targets and sensitive points in the supply and transport of crude oil from eastern Saudi Arabia to Yanbu were struck using several drones in response to Saudi's enemy drones breaching Yemeni airspace. Wow. And thank you, Master Blaster, for gifting a membership. That went to Vishu. Congratulations. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Emoji or emoji? Emoji? How do you guys say it? Emoji? Emoji? Imaji? Jumanji? How do you say it? Rat Stacker's shaking her head at me. Okay. I've been told you cannot trust somebody who cannot pronounce the word emoji. 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 Okay. I think I got it. Okay, let's go back to here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just 13 and a half minutes away from the market opening. Go no, we're up 617 points now. We have a big party going on here this morning. We got 600 people watching live, 413 likes. Thank you. That means we're just 37 likes away from a 450 like live stream. The next people who do that are going to get good luck for 5 years.
It's science.
Yes emoji. Someone's saying it's yes emoji. You guys, a big alert. Dutch Murphy in chat has just reached 1 million claws. Congratulations to Dutch Murphy. Can we get a congratulatory drop some emojis. Drop some emojis in chat to celebrate it for Dutch. Wow. Hey, Rat Stacker. Ron Spencer in chat is asking, how does it feel to be famous? Ron Spencer in chat is asking, how does it feel to be famous? She said, it feels great. That was funny. Woo! Okay, Dow Jones is now up 600 points. We're about 12 and a half minutes away. No. I'm sorry. 18. Yeah, 12 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay. Life is great. I have 20,000 points, and you are partying at Disney. So, I'll duel you. I'll do you, real Bill. Wow, I can't believe Dutch Murphy hit 1 million claws. Shotgun Susie says, we love you, Rat Stacker. Okay. See what you guys are saying here. Reuters reports that Iran says it remains in control of the Strait of Hormuz and not requested renewed negotiations with the United States, rejecting U.S. claims that Tehran is seeking a deal after President Trump paused the recent bombing campaign. Jamie Dimon to JP Morgan, we have, in fact, left the lower income folks behind. Drones from Iraq attempted to target oil facilities in Saudi Arabia. Look at that, guys. West Texas Stacker saying, don't be a zero and sub to hero. Well, I'm going to pin that in chat. I like that. Don't be a zero and sub to hero. Let's see what they're at. Guys, let's see if we could get them at least to 1,800 subscribers. They support this channel. Without you guys supporting me in Hero Bullion, I could not do this to the level I do it, so I'm appreciative of everybody. So sub to Hero. Let's drop that in chat right now. Let's get them pumped up. Let's get them pumped up, ladies and gentlemen. USA should send Iran some lettuce. Is that it? We just send a bunch of lettuce, everyone's pooping, and then things calm down a little bit? I'm happy to report Rat Stacker has not eaten lettuce this whole last week. Okay. Up 614 points in the Dow. This is going to be interesting, guys. We're just 9 minutes and 50 seconds away here. See if we pumped him up. Hey, we got him to 7.7. Okay. He was letting me know there's a lot of content coming out on that. I'm going to be interviewed on their podcast coming up. Let's take a poll in chat. Should I show my face on the interview? What do you guys think? Okay, Dow Jones is up to 618 points pre-market. Look at this from Unusual Whales. 33% of workplace retirement plan participants say they have more credit card debt than retirement savings per CNBC. That ain't good. Everyone's saying no, they're afraid to see. They're afraid to see my whiskers. Okay. We're up 623 points pre-market here. 9 minutes. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch gold. That's pretty much moving sideways. We're going to go to Dow Jones here. This is going to be a major gap up. Look, it closed at 51,953. It's currently 52,747. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a major gap up. Let us add this to a split view. Close that like that. There we go. So we're going to be watching how the market reacts here live. This is silver on the right. This is Dow Jones. I'm on the left. This is Dow Jones over here on the right. Save Act. Oh, that's for voting. Okay, that's what that is. I was thinking Clarity Act for crypto. I'll read this article later. Guys, I'm about to sneeze. Here we go. That's 3. That's 4. Oh. Does anybody remember what happened last time I sneezed 4 times? I don't recall. Did the market go up or down? Remind me, what happened? And thank you, Real Bill, for the golden poop emoji. Woo! What happened the last time I sneezed 5 times, guys? I feel like it was a rally. I think we rallied. Okay, 6 minutes and 45 seconds away to the market opens here. Dow Jones up 647 points. Guys, this is going to be insane. Sneezing too loud. Think of the neighbors, says my. That's funny. That's funny, Michael. West Texas says, looks like the legalizing of silver and gold isn't as great as it was made out to be in Florida. Well, those are 2 different bills. 999. There's HB 999. There's another bill. People are getting those mixed up. Give it time. It's the rules. It's the rules. They'll work the rules. A lot of times with bills, there's unintended consequences, and then they'll make additions and alterations to them. Dominator Vaughn, No Soup Dom, says, sneezing. You can't get good content like that anywhere on the internet. Yeah. I do not edit out my sneezes. Wow. Guys, look at Jeff Stout. He has he broke 2 million claws. Can we get a round of applause in chat? Jeff Stout broke 2 million claws. I did not snart, Cavalier. I was blowing my nose. I did not snart. Okay. We're just about 5 minutes away here. Close. 5 minutes, like 20 seconds. How many claws do I have? Let's see. I got 47,000. Yeah. Yes, I just won 30,000 claws. Now I'm up to 62. Okay. 626 points up, and we're 4 minutes and 40 seconds away here. Okay, look at this from Viper Nest. Go Irish. Gold and silver have different chemical traits. Gold is extremely unreactive, whereas silver slightly more form halides. Although silver is 8 times more prevalent, today's market multiple for gold is nearly 8 or 9. 8 to 9 or 8 to 5 is more reasonable, but shorts rule for now. Watch Hong Kong, says Viper Nest. Thank you, Viper Nest. Let's refresh that. Let's go back here. Yeah, this is going to be a major gap up on the Dow Jones. We're just 3 minutes and 50 seconds away. Buckle up. So here's the plan, guys. I'm going to cover the market open for a couple minutes. And then after the market open, we'll have a little bit of fun there. Then I'm going to run with Ratstacker Mrs. IS to Disney Springs today. We're going to hang out for the day. I'm going to do a channel member only war room from the Disney Springs today. And then tomorrow morning, I'll be live at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ratstacker, are you ready to have fun today in Disney Springs? Yeah. You heard her. She said, yeah. And something tells me we might go to that Coke place and make a crazy concoction. Your favorite drink at that place is called Beverly, right? That's the disgust. Guys, do not drink the Beverly if you ever go to the Coke store. It is horrendous. It's like chemicals. Okay, we're 2 minutes and 55 seconds away. Ratstacker, do you think the Dow is going up or down? Ladies and gentlemen, she says it's going up. And I think she's going to be right because pre-market right now, we're up 597 points. So we're going to probably gap up. What is that? 52,721. We're probably going to gap up somewhere like up here. We'll see what happens. And it might not gap. It might just be a BGC. We'll find out here, ladies and gentlemen. We're just 2 minutes and 20 seconds away. Lucky says, I propose resetting the clause after each of your giveaways, making it more competitive to the next giveaway. I say this having over 1 million claws. Interesting proposal, Lucky. We'll have to think about that. I don't know, though. A lot of people would be upset getting their claws. We'll talk about that. We'll figure it out. Maybe that's a discussion for the war room. Okay, here we go. 2 minutes away. This is your 2-minute warning. And It Fits Magic says, would Rat Stacker ever bring you in for a... Would Rat Stacker ever bring you in for a show and tell or bring your dad to school day? I don't know how that would go over. She brings me into her class. I'm like, get your claws up in the sky. I don't know if that would be exactly good for the reputation. Your dad's the guy that acts like a crab on the internet? No. Oh, man. Order a dark and stormy next time, says Cavalier. 603 AG says, did they move the Coke refreshment station with international soda? Yeah, it's there and it's in Epcot, 603. There's a giant Coca-Cola shop in Disney Springs, and they have it on the top floor. And then in Epcot, they still have the Cool Station. They have it there as well. I have silver wicking down quickly, then back up over 60 today, says Aaron. Guys, if you think Aaron's right, silver will be over 60 today. Put 60 in chat if you agree with Aaron. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, 45 seconds away. Nick Moran saying, how do we get claws? By chatting, by playing games. You can do exclamation games to see how to play them. You can wager and win them. You also get awarded some for super chatting and other things. This is your 30 seconds away. I'm issuing an alert. And ladies and gentlemen, silver is starting to fill that gap even more, so that would be great to fill that, then go to 60. I would enjoy that. 15 seconds. Let's see. Pre-market, we're up 584. Here we go. I'm going to be counting it down from 5. Get ready. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the market is open. The Dow Jones giant. We do have a gap up. We have a BGC, a big green candle to 52,445, and it is going higher, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a green candle as well on silver. Let's watch how this unfolds here for a couple minutes. Oh my goodness, Becky, look at that bar. Take a sip here of this Mrs. IS coffee. .603 says, I'm still in mourning and loss of downtown Disney and Adventure Island. Disney Springs is like 200-acre outdoor mall. Pure shopping experience, says 603. Okay, we're pushing higher here. Let's let it marinate here for a second. So Dow Jones is up 578 points. S&P's up 60. NASDAQ's up 302. Silver's up 0.97% on the trading session as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I am going to be live again later in Disney Springs for the channel member only war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. You must be fully clothed. If you want to find out the secrets, what happens in there, become a member today. It helps the channel, and I appreciate it so much. I will be live this evening. I'll probably do an 8:30 stream tonight for Shanghai Open after the markets are closed, because if military action is going to happen, it's going to happen once the markets are closed. So I'll be live this evening. Let's call it 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'll be live again tomorrow morning at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, if you want to stay up to date on the breaking gold and silver news every time, all day, every day. And ladies and gentlemen, I got to run out the door with Mrs. IS and Rat Stacker. Rat Stacker, you have any final words for the stream? She's got none, and I've got none. Thank you so much for tuning in. Smash the like button on the way out, and I guess I'll say CYOTNO. Catch ya on the next one. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you tonight, and thank you so much, Ragata, for gifting 5 memberships on the way out. And I hate to say it, one last time on the stream, no soup for Dom.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Taste the soup.
Good soup.
No soup for you.
Aha.
I am never going to financially recover from this.